President said that there are aspects of Governor Romney's record and Governor Romney's ideas that he believes could be very helpful. The President noted that Governor Romney did a terrific job running the Olympics, and that skill set lends itself to ideas that could make the federal government work better, which is a passion of the President's.
Well, language changes after an election. Anyway, forget having lunch with Mitt Romney. Mr. President, how about hiring Mitt Romney? Tom Belesis says the President should make Mitt Romney, I don't know, the czar of downsizing government. He's the CEO of John Thomas Financial, and he's joined by National Republican fundraiser. She did a great job this election. Anyway, Noel Nickbor, I'm kidding. She brought the money to the table. They just squandered it.
I can't help how they spend it, Neil.
I
can bring it.
I'm kidding you. I love you both to death. Oh. Noel, end with you, begin with you. I think Mitt Romney's a brilliant business guy.
Of course.
But these losing presidential candidates, we put him out to pasture. And I know Nixon offered Hubert Humphrey the United Nations post. And I don't know what John Kennedy offered Richard Nixon, but there's got to be something we can do with these guys. It's like former presidents, like modern-day Avengers or something. Do something.
He should offer him something. I mean, we've got to admit, Mitt Romney knows business. And, you know, the only thing that Obama did was praise him like I thought he ran the Olympics well. I mean, what a slide.
But that was very condescending.
I thought it was. And the meal was kind of, I mean, look, this guy was going to be president.
Turkey chili.
I mean, cold cuts, basically.
Turkey chili. What is this? I mean, oh, my God.
He should have had a nice steak. I mean, that was really kind of a slide, the meal in itself.
Tom eats very healthy. You know, like I don't touch the beef. Turkey chili is only as fast as my lips. I just think it's, to me, it had to, I don't know what the purpose was. I like it when the two contestants come together afterwards and they shake hands, and I know they hate each other and all that. But can you imagine if you're Mitt Romney there and you're thinking, I don't know what I do now, but I know close to half the people in this country voted for me. I must have had a lot of good ideas. Sure. What would you do with him?
I mean, let's not forget, this president is a masterful politician. I mean, you know, we all disagree with his, we all disagree with his policies here at the table, but we have to respect his political savvy. If we were to give Governor Mitt Romney a cabinet position, it would be very Lincoln-esque. Lincoln
a little Doris Kearns Goodwin was
famous for giving his political rivals cabinet positions. Now, do I think that happens? Unfortunately, not. But, you know, he wants to make the appearance.
You don't think he was offered anything?
I do not think he was offered anything. And if he were to offer Governor Romney a position, it would turn the perception of this president upside down. You know, I think he's more concerned about his legacy. You know, he's known for dividing.
He's looking after his base right now.
That is correct.
But don't you think the timing is very odd? I think the timing's odd, especially when we're putting so much pressure about, you know, the fiscal cliff and
what do you mean? What's weird about it?
Well, I mean, look at the timing. It looks like that Obama is really appearing to really work with the Republicans, really reaching out.
But you know, to be fair to the president, he did a number of things that make it seem that way. I might consider raising taxes, not quite up to the old Clinton rate. I might look at some spending issues now.
He will want to raise taxes, but he will consider looking at some spending cuts, but not deep enough to where it's going to
Well, what do you make of the overture? We might not have to go to, this is not announced by this is all just rumors, so it could be wrong.
Right.
But we might not have to go back up to the highest Clinton rate. We could split the difference.
I just don't see, with him holding so much, I do not see, I think it's inevitable. I think that we might either fall off the cliff or it's going to be like right up until the deadline before we do it.
You know the value, by the way, and Tom, I don't know if you agree or disagree with this, in bringing in more Republicans under your cabinet, into that team of rivals, Doris Kearns Goodwin argument, is that you not only think about your legacy, you really are trying to move the ball forward, because you know this partisan divide isn't going to be solved. But you start putting Republicans on your cabinet, or put those who are uniquely skilled to do each and everything in your cabinet. We know what happens when you don't get the right people.
Right.
We can only do better getting the right people.
You know, I mean, ultimately, I mean, what's best for this country is what matters the most, right? I mean, you make some very great points. And again, I have to say that I do believe that they met today just to get it over and done with what they said that they would get together right after the election. You know, if this president was competent, which I do believe in my heart of hearts he is competent, he would hire someone like...
You have folded like a cheap suit. You're just like Wall Street. All you guys answer, we love the president. We never said we didn't like the president. We love the president. I admire that about you.
It's almost, it's like the Walmart approach to thing. They give on one side, they give on the other side, no matter who wins.
Well, now you and your Wall Street buddies are getting scared, right? Because he's going to go after you.
You know, what Governor Mitt Romney would make is a great Secretary of the Treasury. You know, he's very competent.
Stupid job.
You know what? It may.
Oh my God.
No, it is, right?
Really?
No, it's getting to be pointless now, you know?
You know, with the right person in charge, I think they can do a tremendous amount of good. But unfortunately, you know, I believe we don't have the right person in that position now as we speak.
You think just this lunch was it? The turkey chili was it?
That's what I believe. I mean, wishful thinking, hopefully something does come out of it, but I don't think so.
We've got to, I'm telling you, I kid a little bit here, but no, my point really was that we've got to make, you know, that the President's Club, I was reading that on a flight out to LA, and it really is true. It's this great resource of former presidents. Say what you will of them and various skill sets, and but they have held this unique office and have this unique vantage point. And even those who run for president, there's nothing like having run for president and what you go through for that. There's got to be a way we could tap that or utilize that, because even the worst performing of the presidential candidates has gotten millions of votes, right? And as a way to connect with more people than any CEO, than any industry leader, right?
And Neil, I do think you do have a point. I think that he should utilize.
Shocks you, doesn't it?
It is shocking, but I think that that Obama, if he were smart, would utilize Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney really knows business, and I think that even Obama has a certain respect. Obama does not, and Obama is not a businessman. Obama is an ideologue, and I think that by him doing something to reach out to Mitt Romney, other than a turkey chili lunch, whatever.
They had a cold cuts, though.
And cold cuts. I mean, what a slide. This guy was going to be
president of the White House.
I'm
not the last. I'm thinking like salmon or something really elegant. And when you say, "Here, you're going to eat that," you know, I don't.
Yeah, look at my office that you didn't get, and how about a cold cut?
Well, see, I saw the photo. Do we have the photo, guys? I guess not. There's a photo of them in the Oval Office, and it's like, nah, there's
look
the
at
desk.
there. Yeah, what do you think of this color scheme? Well, it's not going to be up to you.
Yeah, it's not up to you, is it?
And we never forget, track records speak for themselves. Yeah. We know Mitt Romney has a track record of doing great things. So
look at that. I mean, can we get it's hard to do with this.
In the Oval Office.
I mean, that's got to be hard, because Romney is just within inches of the desk.
And the money. And basically, think about it. When I was working for Giuliani, Mitt Romney was running. And now Mitt Romney ran again. So Mitt Romney's been running for a long time.
You think he runs again?
No, I do not.
Who's going to be the next nominee?
I think 2016, you're going to see people like Rubio. You're going to see people like Christie. You're going to see all the people that a lot of the big donors begged to run.
Tom, you're going to run?
Not yet.
Well, talk to me.
Okay, that's the lady you got to. She could raise a lot of money. All right, when we come